Hi, Spiky here. In this video, I'm going to prepare our Docker Compose files for some of the frequently used databases like Postgres, MySql, Redis, Prometheus, and Elastic Search. We are going to install web frontends to access some of those databases. For Postgres, I'm using pgAdmin. For MySql, I'm using phpMyAdmin. Let's go. This video will be a lot of copy-pasting from my GitHub page. Most of my videos are not intended as tutorials for our used applications. There are tons of other YouTube tutorials for that. These video series will concentrate on how to glue all those components together. So for this tutorial to work, you need to finish the prerequisites. First, we are going to clone our current sources. Next, we have to update our bash profile file with our own values. In this tutorial, I'm going to copy the example script. You can watch the video on how to set up your project structure. In that video, I will explain a little more about our bash profile file and its importance. I also added a port script that contains some more environment variables. This file contains all used internal and external Docker ports. I also added the Docker images to our version script. I have prepared Docker Compose files for all used databases and tools. You can pick the one you want to spin up. But for simplicity, I also added a section that contains all commands at once. So let's copy-paste those commands into our terminal and execute them. Again, these tutorials are not about learning Docker. Many videos about that exist. As a last step, we need to give our non-root user access to the Docker folder in our home directory. This is the place where we mount Docker volumes to persist our data. Let's check if all containers are running with Docker PS. Second, we are going to forward incoming ports to the correct IP address of our Ubuntu virtual machine and external Docker ports of our web interfaces for Postgres and MySql. This will be a little different for you depending on your provider or router. As a third step, we need to add our DNS records to our domain name server we have installed in the video on how to set up mail in a box. These A records will point to our Nginx proxy server as installed in the video that's popping up right now. As a last step, we need to redirect incoming traffic in our Nginx proxy manager to our external home IP address and port. We will also provide the necessary certificates using the built-in Let's Encrypt provider. If we navigate to those websites, we should see the login pages of both tools. In newer videos, I will not often repeat the steps to forward ports on our router, add a DNS record to our mail in a box DNS server, or add proxy entries in our Nginx proxy manager. These steps will almost always be the same. In a much later video, we will try to automate those steps. Thanks for watching, Spiky out.